And here we go. Huh. That's interesting. It says that he's brokenhearted that things didn't work. So in other words, you guys are just, it seems like you guys are just on each other's nerves, highly on each other's nerves. It says, and quickly something's going to happen. It says, there's no destruction here. So as much as it hurts, it doesn't, it says it's not over. And every time I've said it's not over, it's not fucking over. True or not? Hello? Your input is highly, highly recommended here. Here we go. Input. It says, in the past, it says, you thought things had come to an end. So this is the past where every time something happens, you think it's fucking over. It's really not. It says, presently, there's not a lot of opportunities for love. So it's talking about for him, there's not a lot of opportunity. Like, there's not a lot of love. Not a lot of people. So we talked about this card kept popping up, kept popping up, kept popping up. It's popped up presently saying there's not a lot of opportunities for him to fuck around. So as much as he thinks he can, it's not as easy as it once seemed. Oh my God, stop. It says, and there you are. So here you are in the future again. So this is like, so I'm right. This is, it could be one of two things. It could be 9 days or it could be 9 weeks. I'm going to go with the 9 weeks. Sorry. Huh? But then it might not. It might be the 9 weeks. It says, says his house is upside down, so he doesn't really have a place to stay. It talks about his house, your house. It says there is temptation though. So there's temptation around him, but it doesn't say he's doing anything yet. It says, and that's the battle. He knows that that's his battle. The drinking, the girls, that kind of stuff. He knows that's what it is. And then it talks about the past. So something from the past, let's see what that is. And then it says, there is reconciliation that comes. Fucking shit. But there's one obstacle. Let's see what that is. The fact that he left. So the fact that he left, and then he's got to deal with you. The fact that he left makes it seem like he quit on you. So now he feels like he can't just come back. But just give it time, because you guys are going to have to see each other, and then something will happen. Do you dig what I'm saying? I mean, this is really all I got to throw right now, but I'll throw the whole thing. It says, let's see. So the two cards in the middle facing the other way. Oh. Wait a minute. Oh no. I'm going to read it that way. I already started reading it anyways. Huh. Yeah, too late. Anyways, it says, so there is stress. He's got a lot of stress going on. A part of him thinks you're not his true love, just because of the way things are going. It says, but there's no fortune in that. Doesn't matter what he thinks. It says there's no fruit in the tree here as of right now. He says he's right where he wants to be. So it's saying like, this is where I wanted to be. Let's see what I can do with it. It says, but then something comes quickly, and it says you're going to need to be patient, or he's trying to be patient because there's depression. So he's going to get depressed this time. It's not as easy as you think it's going to be. It says, and with no delay, it says, no death. No death, tied up, stays tied up. So to me, that tells me he stays in the relationship. He's not going to make any efforts to go get divorced, I'll tell you that right now. Contrary to what you might think. And then a card comes up, it says, presently, or it says in the crossing or presently, it's talking about no destruction. It says, the sun will shine, just don't be a fool, it's telling him. It says, and it talks about the girl with the cups, it's talking about you. Ooh. Oh, and then it talks about the baby. So it talks about you and the baby. And then it says, and no karma. So he could come back to you unscathed. Do you know what that means? Right. Or not, that he fucked up. How's that? Could be. Let's see where it says not a lot of opportunities for love, which I think is fucking hilarious. It says, returning back, but with no money. It says his mom's upside down. It says fear of loss. And then it says things incomplete. So a lot of things incomplete for him. He needs help. it says for you, you're upside down right now. And it says there's triumph for you. No brujeria. It says there's none. Well, there's none on him. These are his cards. Yeah. It's easy for them to put there's a thing called the Espíritu de Odio. It says he's upside down. He's not angry, but he's upside down. But it does say not alone. That means he's probably staying with somebody. I don't think he's staying with a girl. Don't worry about that. Or would have showed up. It says, and then it shows my card. It says in his house or wherever he's going to stay, it says things are kind of out in the open. Everybody kind of knows what's going on. He's not close to God. It says there's no road for him to go down. It says except for hardship, and he kind of knows that. It says, but he's like, it's not a problem. I can handle it. It says no temptation, and then it says it's true what I'm saying that the world is upside down. It does show brujo though, but the brujo upside down. So they're not doing anything to him. They're doing it to you. It's the mom. Mom's gonna be upside down here soon. So as soon as I get you clean, the mom will get rocked. I wouldn't doubt if she comes to live with you again. And then it says, then it's, oh, she moved? Yeah, okay. It says happiness, whatever, money, that's what he wants. It says there's no battle here. He doesn't want to fight. It says he knows his family's upside down. It says he knows there's really no other opportunities for him. He says he just doesn't want to be in the relationship right now. It's too much burden on his back. That's why things are incomplete, he says, which is really crazy. And then it says, wow, it says no past, which means doesn't seem like things will work. Always on the defensive. Like you're never content with anything. Nothing. No matter how small it is. So let me just tell you something. Even though I know you work, just so you know, when I come home to help my wife, I take the baby for about an hour, hour and a half, and I spend time with them at night. But that's about the extent that I spend time with the baby. But she doesn't work, so it's a little bit different. But that's just letting you know because you asked me that earlier. It says no work, and then it says defensive. But then it says he wants to live like a king, but that's what always brings him to his knees. So he's a show off. And then it says new beginning. So he's thinking he's going to do this new beginning. I don't see it, but whatever. And then it says, as of right now, no reconciliation, no obstacles, but he's going to return. So there he is. Here's his card. It says he wants to party. So he's partying. He's drinking. Has he gotten a hold of you? Yeah, he's drinking. It says, then it shows a girl with a cup. So I don't know who that is. I think that might be his sister, but I'm not sure. It says, but he's discontent. So he's drinking. There's people there, but he's just not content. It says because he had to change homes. Like he didn't feel like it shouldn't have. He felt like it shouldn't have to been this much, where he can't just go out and do some stuff with the guys, and you're not on him constantly about what time he's gonna be home, what he's gonna do, all this other shit. That's how he feels. That's his sentiment. Like, he should be able to have both. And it says, but he's upset because he had to change homes. Then it shows you right after. And it says, not good or bad. He doesn't want to think about it right now. He's like, he knows you're angry and pissed. It shows you with the sword here. It says same thing from the past. Like, you start getting too controlling, it's saying. You start to get too demanding about stuff, and you get angry, and then start to fight. You're just never happy. It says, and so he just tries to block you out. It says there's just no magic anymore. Like, there's nothing magical about it. You know what I mean? Everything's a job, and it's just too much for him. It's too much burden. It says he's trying to be strong. He wants to return to love, but then he's afraid that's going to cut off his head. You got two horses going the same direction, but one's upside down and one's going forward. One's for love and one's to cut off your head. But that's basically what it's telling him. It says he's got to make a decision. He knows, like, he's thinking about it. And it says, and he's worried about money. I told you. It says, as far as lovers go, there's no triumph. But health-wise, he's okay. So there's no triumph with him getting laid or anything. So that's a good thing. What do you mean? Isn't that kind of what you wanted? I mean, I could always do a trabajo so his thing doesn't go up. Oh, yeah, okay. All right. Fun. That's it. So basically, it's what I told you. He's not happy. He can't depend on anybody to really stay anywhere. Either way, it's going to cost him money. He knows child support is going to be coming into play. So all these things are clicking through his head, and he's trying to see if it's really worth it or not to go out and get fucked up all the time with his friends or be a father. And so he's trying to grow up, and he's having a tough time.